shell is speaking, there's a real being in the shell that is speaking. And when the real being speaks, all nature and the universe responds.
All right, brothers and sisters, that was dope. That was KRS-One, the great KRS-One. And welcome to another edition of Father and Son Discussion. And we got Lord Lamont here, and sitting right here with me. And
what it do?
I'm gonna move this. We've been waiting. Yeah. We've been waiting to do this, and finally here.
So long.
Yeah, and we're gonna speak on his music and and my cousin L'Oreal Lyrical. May she rest in peace and
R.I.P.
in power. Yep, and we're gonna I'm gonna speak a little bit and welcome and thank those that have been coming in.
Thank you, everybody.
Yep, and current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view, I salute you. And may that great divine come in your life and our lives and keep us strong and prosperous. And we're gonna welcome in Lord Lamont and And I got a list here, but we're not gonna get to it yet. But the first on the list, we're gonna talk about a few things, but right off the list, I'm gonna let Lord Lamont speak, and we're gonna speak on my cousin, L'Oreal Lyrical. And
let's talk about her first.
You wanna talk about her first?
Yeah, out of respect.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna speak on my cousin. You guys have heard me talk about her a lot. L'Oreal Lyrical. I said she was
fire.
Yeah.
She was amazing. She was an amazing person.
Yeah,
too.
she was very intelligent.
She was
always
a spark.
Yeah.
Of beauty.
She could speak Spanish.
Yeah, she was dope with the haircuts.
Oh, she could cut hair too?
Yeah,
I didn't know she could cut hair.
And style, bro.
Mm.
She was lyrical. Like, she's a L'Oreal too. L'Oreal Lyrical. Yeah. She had bars. Her wordplay was good.
Wow.
You know, and she was a real entrepreneur. Like, I rode around with her a couple of times, you know, and got to know her pretty well. Like, she...
Oh, so y'all did get to hang out?
Yeah, we kicked it
cool.
tough. Yeah,
cool.
We was kicking it tough, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, Pops. Like, I was so sad. Because, man, one of the last times I saw her, I was walking, I think, and I was walking by where her man worked.
Mm.
And she happened to see me, and she was like, hey...
Oh, wow.
And I ended up catching a ride with her, right? Oh, yeah. And we went back to her house. And, you know, we got to chopping it up and stuff. And that's how I found out she did hair.
Dang.
She had offered to cut my hair.
Tamika did that was her real name, too, by the way. Her name was Tamika, but her rap name is L'Oreal Lyrical. Damn, Tamika did everything.
Yeah.
You know how cold she was on computers.
She was making money off of she had clients. And She was
that smart, too.
Yeah, she was doing her thing. She had a little business and multiple hustles. She was doing it right, you know, like multi-millionaire mindset. She was
computer
really
shit,
it off.
the banners and all that, this
really
stuff, right? Man. She knew all about that shit. She knew how to do ads.
Yeah.
All that stuff. All that computer shit, she knew it all.
Yeah, and she was just getting ready to move. I kicked it with her a few more times after that, and she was gonna move to, I think, like Madison or something.
Oh yeah.
Or
I think I did hear about that. That she was gonna move. Yeah.
And then that week or whatever, unfortunately,
she transitioned.
Yeah, she passed.
And you know
like,
what?
I think the same week she was gonna move, and that's it's so sad because I know she was fighting so hard, and like she had made it so far. Like she was telling me, like, you know, like she was saving money, and she's like raising her kid, you know, and
she transitioned in her sleep. They said they found her sleep. Said she was laying on the floor like this, like she was just sleeping. It's like, So I say, and I always said, if I ever had to transition, I would like to go in my sleep.
Yeah, peacefully. Yeah, it's peacefully.
And at home. And that's another thing. She was at home.
Yeah, with her loved ones.
Yeah, like I think my Aunt Vera, she wasn't at home. I think she passed in the hospital, if I'm not mistaken. But she had family around her, you know.
That's the best you could wish for. I mean, I know that's what I would want in my situation. You know, if you know I were to die, if you were to outlive me and my mom would outlive me or something, you know, that's what I would want. I would want all my family around me. You know?
Yeah. Now remember the good things. Take the good and leave the bad. I actually heard that from another brother I listened to.
You know.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did that song with L'Oreal. Stop the Violence. I'm gonna play it on here. I'm gonna play yours. I'm gonna play that one probably towards the end or something. It was her, Angela Jackson, which can sing her ass off, and this dude named 44 Verses. That was his name.
Yeah, wasn't there a music video? I think you showed me that, didn't you?
No, that was a what do you call that? A cipher.
Yeah,
That's when I first. I wasn't. That's when I first moved up here though, and I wasn't. How I think now, I wasn't there when I made.
I
was
and
just
it wasn't
making music
people,
then.
Other than her, it wasn't like so. You probably felt like
I didn't really have that meaning for
Right.
hip hop like I do now.
I wouldn't say that because it was still like you did and do.
Right.
But I think it was a timing thing.
You right. Yeah.
I think there was really more on your mind.
It was because I was in a transitional stage from moving from Decatur to here. And,
right, exactly. And still
Naya,
dealing
Judy,
with all that and the responsibility and the money and shit and figuring all that out. And
but I'm glad we was able to get together and do something. I'm glad me and her was able to.
Yeah, but again, that's where some of the best music comes from, though. Is from that struggle and learning and in that transition and the growth, and like you were saying, where you are now versus where you are then. You were like, oh, I felt like I didn't have any meaning then.
Right.
Based on where I am now, because I'm like now when I go,
it's just another stage.
So
you go from
soul.
stage to stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was another stage, a transition.
And we were just sitting around in the living room one day, just messing around. That's how we came up with that song. I don't know. I think Angela started singing because her voice is phenomenal. She could sing. Yeah. And I forgot. I can't remember how the hook go. I forgot how the hook go. But I know she started singing, and Lord Tamika said a verse, and I came up with something, and then 4 verses. He started writing. Man, we got to writing and practicing right there within an hour. We came up with that song. We're gonna record this.
Yeah.
But it wasn't organized. We didn't have any CDs. We really didn't, because I didn't know nothing about promoting.
Back then,
I didn't think about it.
Like you had to
right.
do it yourself.
All we was
You
thinking
had to
about,
get
we
the
just made a
band
song.
And
we didn't know it was gonna.
Get the 1,000 CDs.
Because people was like, y'all ain't got no CDs. Y'all ain't got no CDs.
Right.
Like,
People
dang, we ain't got no
jammed to that.
CDs.
Right. That
And I
shit
felt
was
like
hot.
and I felt like that was a missed opportunity.
It was
because we didn't have any CDs.
Yep.
People were like interested.
Yeah.
Because we played Milwaukee Mall. We did Milwaukee Mall, and we did a church. And I was like, people probably gonna feel this. We in the church. Man, we got done with that song in that church. It was quiet while we were singing. And it's like, are people feeling this? Are they bored? But when we got done, people was like, oh, man, that was dope. Y'all got CDs? I just dropped my head.
Damn.
And we never could get together because...
I bet Tamika learned from that, though. And that's one of the reasons why later on she ended up being a good marketer.
Right. And
shit.
they were feuding. Her and Angela wasn't seeing eye to eye.
That sucks.
4 verses, he had legal issues he was dealing with. And
4 verses is a dope ass.
Yeah,
that's a dope, cold ass name.
He was a good rapper. He had what a passionate mind. I don't want to
he did. Yeah,
I don't want to criticize.
I like the aesthetic.
But I got to tell you, his own mama was like, we did MATC too. We performed there, and his mama said this now, and I was up there rapping when we got done, and the mama said, baby, you can rap good, but you need to learn from him. That's what she told him, because. He wasn't a bad rapper. He just needed a little work in how to do his words, convey his words. But I don't
you gotta put the emphasis.
Right.
Project.
And it could be a shy thing because I went through that.
Probably.
And when you're shy a little bit,
you want to know how I got through my shyness was just going out there a starving artist.
Yeah, I remember you used to.
Oh, this is how I'm gonna eat. I gotta play and sing now.
And also that passion in.
I wanted to prove to myself that I had the dedication that I believed that I did.
And also that was a way of
develop the blood, sweat, and tears.
Right, and that's a way of releasing too.
Oh yeah,
you did something else. You didn't go grab a gun and shoot. You wouldn't grab a guitar.
Right.
So you know what?
Yeah, and I'm
gonna sit here and play the guitar.
And you know what? I worked through so much emotional obstacles and hurdles.
And I wish you still had that freaking guitar, man.
Mona was
I'm gonna get
her
you
name.
one. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get it. You had to tell me where to get one.
We'd have to get it off the internet. Well, there's a guitar shop out here that we could probably find.
And I have to have a card. Wanna have to have a card? put it on one of them. I have to, and if I ordered it, it's gonna have to be on a card.
If we ordered it on the internet, yeah, but there's a guitar shop in Shorewood actually where we could probably for like $400 or $500 probably get like
way on 100 and.
No, it's like
oh, it's not far from here.
No, it's not far at all. Like probably 3-4 miles. You remember,
so about what 10-15 minute drive?
Yeah, yep. You just take Locust up to Oakland.
Okay.
And then you take Oakland up to
all right.
I don't know what the other street is, but there's a liquor store and shit and a vape shop.
All right. Well, let's not get too far gone. Rest in peace, and power, my cousin, L'Oreal Lyrical, and she never be forgotten. I talk about it all the time. Anybody ride on this channel, you know I talk about it all the time. All right, now we're gonna get to Lord Lamont and what he want. We want to speak on ghostwriting and where he want to go with his music and and things we can do to keep hip hop alive. I love hip hop from the bottom of my heart. So what you think about having passion for hip hop, and what are some of the ways you think you might have, or ideas you might think you might have to keep hip hop alive and just.
Dude, I see new directions for where we could take hip hop, and I really want to go to the top, like, and be in the main part of the main industry, because I can see a lot of like genres, and I got these ideas and these songs. And man, and not only like for myself, but like for other people too, like as far as ghostwriting goes, and like I can write a vibe, and like and my hooks,
but do you think that's original though? Ghostwriting? Would you want somebody to write your rhymes for you? I wouldn't want to quote something somebody else wrote.
Not all of them. See, there's times where, like, say for instance, somebody comes to me and is like, "Oh, bro, I wrote this song, right?
Right.
And I really think that I can just picture you singing it, and like, I wrote it though, but I wrote it like with you in mind, thinking like, oh, bro." And, I just want to share my vision with you and sit down and talk with you. And
it had to be somebody you connect with.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
sit down and talk and get to know one another and see, like, and, hear out this, idea that this person has. Yeah. And
I would
see
pitch
if
ideas,
it aligns, and see if it aligns with my own personal interests and my image, or how I and presenting myself to the world,
right? And
if it aligns with my, interests and integrity, then
Well, me, I don't want nobody writing my shit.
But like, as far as like an everyday thing, like, you just step into the booth and okay, here's something,
right?
Spit this. No, hell with that.
Right. The point I'm getting
my shit. Right. I'm doing this shit for me.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And my people, bro, like, I'm getting my
and
soul
don't get away
out
from originality. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Because when you write your own shit, it's
it's my soul. With your own stuff is your soul. You're spitting your own passion. You feel me?
Yeah.
So but yeah.
Because I hate hearing them stories of people that just they put their heart and soul in music, and entities around them steal shit from them.
I know that. I've noticed that. That's why I stopped.
Because it's a process making music.
Yeah, bro. And motherfuckers see, like, I've gotten to a point where I'm real good at it. So, like,
exactly.
People will try to steal my bars and my
hooks, and they'll down you and tell you, "Oh, it's all right."
Yeah, and it's, but I caught that shit quick, so I be spitting in my head. I be spitting in my head, or when I'm by myself, bro, and I be.
And that's what I look at.
I got to the point where I could just step into the booth. We could put something on right now, and we could get the.
If you're feeling it, yep. I can do it, but I have to be in that zone. I have to be in that zone.
See, and I know, and you taught me that, and recording with you, like, them years back, really made me think about putting myself in that zone and how I could reach that zone when I want.
And I hear that verse,
and I get to it, and it's a point, Pops, where it's like, you gotta realize, you can't miss, my nigga. Yeah. You can't miss. Yeah. Shoot that shot, my boy. Spit that flow. We gonna kill it, bro. We was made for this shit.
Yeah. You know when you know. Yeah.
And when you know exactly, and you can feel it.
Okay. So when so have you made any attempts toward the music, or what's your next step?
Yeah, I just
because I've been keeping you relevant.
I've been playing
speak
guitar
on you all the time.
Again. I just started picking up guitar again. I was out playing actually a couple at times.
Are you
but
gonna try
somebody
to-
stole that guitar, but
Right.
I need
I
to
get you
a
another
new
one. Are you gonna try to get Rat Fame or something on your app on your phone?
I gotta get. I'm using my girlfriend's phone. She's been kind enough to let me use her phone. I'm gonna get a phone. My mom was supposed to replace the phone.
If I had an extra, I wish I had like an extra phone or
that
something.
somebody
I could give
stole,
you.
but I think she thinks I sold it or some shit and is mad at me or something. But other than that, like on the 3rd, I'll probably be able to get a phone. I'm gonna go to T-Mobile.
Okay.
And try to get a phone.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna keep you relevant. So
thank you. And I'm also, you know, I was just actually coming up with some hooks, some freestyles earlier. Yeah. And stuff, you know, and I've been practicing my vocals every day.
And we can always plan, like, when you do come over here, we can have a space where you say, hey, Dad, I'm going to work on some music a little bit before we, you know, speak or whatever. You can do that, too, you know.
Cool, yeah.
Even if you don't do a song that day, just take some time and sit here and write it down. Some pops. I got it ready, but I ain't going to do it today. I'll do it.
Right, like, because this is a safe place, so I like that. I like that.
So you're going to keep it current, and we're going to keep hip-hop alive. Lord Lamont, and y'all be hearing more father and son discussions. I told him even when he can't make it over, I'm gonna at least record it because I got this new thing now. I record on my phone.
And we can like FaceTime
and you will be hearing music from him, and he's just like me. We have a passion. Now we'll talk about rough stuff. We might cuss sometimes, might be a little aggressive, but as I say, it's a meaningful, righteous agenda. You know, so
absolutely.
But you gotta have a little edge, you know.
Right, it's a tough world out here.
You gotta have a little edge, but
you gotta have some edge, otherwise you're gonna get eaten alive.
Say a little bit of edge, a little bit of joy,
but you gotta have a little bit of love, and love, and you know, at the same time,
bring that real. Yep. So we're gonna have a little commercial break, and I want to play Lord Lamont's song, and then we're gonna come back. And salute to Lord Lamont and his music. And it will be coming, y'all. So
thank you. Salute to you as well.
Yep. And I'm going to speak on Tyrese. How he talked about ghostwriting and stuff. I might even play what he said. But anyway, I'm going to speak on that. And I got some other artists that I'm going to speak on. I have a list. And I'm also speak on the CD that helped me with hip-hop called 16 Bars. It's called 16 Bars. And we'll be back. And I'm going to put on a song from Lord Lamont. We're going to take a little commercial break. And we'll be back. If I can get this thing to act right. Come on, thing. Don't do me like this. Come on now. Okay, here it is. All right, brothers and sisters. We'll be back right after this. Salute.
Yeah, it's the rain. Roll of thunder, hereby cried. An ace on the 808. Told my girl she love me in the morning. Capillaries calling out. Your soul to breathe and burst into glory. Okay, capiche. I'm a freak, I'm loose up off the beach. Here's an Ativan, relax within the streets. Zero shit on 10, why these niggas shaky? Hit the corner, swerve right. Paranoia, living life, a testament, a sentiment from Doja. So I'm up at nights. Plant the seeds upon the soil, take the time, what? Bend a sense of ease. What I feel is not a peace to mourn, as much love for the mamas without a will to speak. Sleek, they caught him slipping. Tuto, Scotty, Pippen, Boston blocked a shot again. Damn, Toro riding with the shotgun. Who of us out to plotting? But never mind the blues, ayy. Learn to know the difference. Only thing black and white here is me. It's a gray area. Most days somebody tripping, hit him hysteria. Manic depression, suicide they have been chasing. But he hit the corner, swerve left. That boy gone. Ain't got Nathan, lost of us, so all inside the hating. I'm too good. Sorry for the waiting. Bitch, I wish you would. Back up in the hood, back up in the hood. I'm back up in the hood, I'm back up in the hood. I'm back up in the hood, back up in the hood. And it's all good, yeah. And it's all good, baby. I love you, I love my community. But we deserve better, to treat each other better. With love and respect. I just don't without you, baby, you're perfect. Well, that's an impossible expectation. What I mean is that you're worth it. 1,000 salutations from the world of a curse, man. Well, maybe lack of love has got me feeling the worst of it. I know I love you, cause without you I'd be nothing. And this is cliche, then I guess I would be starting. And in the land of opportunity, but so many see nothing lies in tandem with the rush, cause love is why I'm breathing. Waiting, never fading, formulating reasons not to give up. So get up and get down like this. We be all we got is time.
Like, I wasn't
All
really,
right.
I wasn't really that comfortable with my bars then, and I had just started recording rap.
Really? That was Lord Lamont, y'all.
Yeah,
That was Lord
that
Lamont
was
right
back
there.
in like 2018, I think.
2018.
And like, yeah, versus now, like I'm like, I'm like, I'm hungry. I want to get that shit.
Right. And I just love the feeling of it, the process.
Yeah, me too. And it's like to see my growth and shit.
How does it feel when you hear a song you made that you ain't heard in a while?
Like that is like, oh, some of it is like,
I remember I was going
can
through when
see
I
my
made that song that
yeah,
day.
you know, and I can see my mistakes too, and like
Yep.
where I'm
And
like,
you know what? That's funny you bring that up. That's beautiful.
and I be critical on
But
myself.
other people can't see it,
right,
but we
and
can.
then, exactly.
But you know what? But that's good because that's the like the self-critical criticizing
and
part
I
of you.
see where I've
That's the perfectionist.
bit me, a fucking bug bit me.
Oh,
It
that's
hurts.
That's the perfectionist part.
Yeah,
of it.
exactly.
Like, no, I could do
And
better.
like,
Yep.
mhm.
Yep.
And I like I have improved from like, so there was like, you know, areas where I was like, oh, where I see where I made that mistake there, and where now I'm like in my head I'm like rhyming with it, you know, and I'm like fixing it, and I'm like, this is what I would do now, and I'm like, like, I damn near should re-record it, and you know, just with my flow now, and just because I know it'll just suit it much better.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Yep. That was Lord Lamont. I almost said L'Oreal Lyrical. Rest in peace and in power, cuz. Yeah, that was Lord Lamont, and there'll be more of that.
Peace, L'Oreal Lyrical.
Yep. And we want to get on over to some more artists. This a long one. We already been speaking long already, but I gotta get this out. But I had to get my son Lord Lamont. I had to get him on here. You know, he was the first one on the list. And I'm gonna go through these artists pretty quick. This is hip hop artists. See, top one, Lord Lamont, which I just played. L'Oreal Lyrical, which is my cousin I just talked about. And the song, I put EBX on there, which is myself. Made a song with L'Oreal Lyrical, Stop the Violence, which I'll probably play at the end. And Angela Jackson, 4 verses, which was in that song, Stop the Violence. All right, one of my favorite groups, Arrested Development, Rakim, we spoke on, Tech 9, The Baby.
Yeah, I love
That's one of my sons.
Rakim too.
One of my
Rakim's one of the truest MCs.
Oh yeah, yep.
And the baby, I love the baby's personality, his character, how he carries himself. He's really a heartfelt dude.
Yep. And I got a chance
And
to. I haven't really listened to his music, but I got a chance to listen to some of his interviews.
Yeah,
he is cool.
He's intelligent, and you know, and he stands on what he believes in, man. And I love that shit.
Yep.
And he's man, the industry's giving him hell, bro, and he just is taking them punches.
I don't know why we don't even need the industry anymore. We got social media. What do we need them for?
We don't. We can do it all ourselves,
right?
Independent.
And he got people. All he gotta do is post a video. He good.
Yep.
That's it.
Boom. Yep. And that's the perks of the perks of making it.
Yeah.
Much love and respect.
Much love and salute to the baby. And the next one is Houdini. Houdini. And Papoose. Remember we talked about Papoose?
Yeah.
I had to put him on there.
Is one of the best battle rappers, bro.
Yeah.
The underground world.
He still be spitting freestyles too. I see him on YouTube every so often.
With it still to this day.
And I just seen a picture of him and his son, I think, in a photo. So
nice. I don't know
salute
who
to Papoose.
Houdini is. Houdini? That
friend. Boom, 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 boom. How many of us have them?
Yeah.
friends. Do. Ones we can depend on. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that old school.
Yep. And then the next one, R.I.P. Rest in peace, empower Biz Markie. He yeah. He been gone. I don't know when, but yeah, he been gone. Yep. He been gone for a few years.
I did not know that.
He made me laugh at work one day, so I had to put him on the list. I was feeling some kind of way, and this song came on. I just started laughing. Yep, and I can't say his name right. Talib Kweli. Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
I hate messing his name up. Salute to him, and I like his platform too. Yeah, I still listen to that song right now just to get by. I listen to that song probably every other day.
That's probably my favorite.
Every other day. Yep, cause that's in my playlist. And yep.
Miss Hill.
Yeah.
Another night.
Yep. 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 And Tribe Called Quest, Nappy Roots, De La Soul, Black Rob, rest in peace and empower. Is that's something else. That's something else. P Diddy gonna have to answer for, cause Black Rob come from. I'll just put a period in that right there. But let me see, cause a lot of people like what happened to Black Rob, you know, and he was a dope artist. All right, we got E40, Heavy D, rest in peace and empower. I liked Heavy D because he brought joy, fun, and realness to music, because he spoke a lot of truth in some of his songs if you really listen to some of his lyrics. And what was one of them songs he had? We Can Make a Better Way or a Better Day. It was something like that. He dropped some jewels in there. And you know I gotta have Aaliyah and Keisha Cole. They're probably gonna be on every list. And Lauryn Hill. They'll probably be on every list. And we got Nelly. Much respect to Nelly. I put Nelly on there because my son and I spoke on Ashante, his wife, so just wanted to give him a little respect.
I love Nelly's suit, black and white.
Yeah. And they look great together, man. They like
Saint Lunatic stuff.
Oh yeah. Love that style. He brought a different style to hip hop.
Yeah, it was fire.
I even like I don't need no hook on this beat. What's dude name that's in his crew? Jermaine Dupri produced it. Remember in the video, they was sitting in the studio, but dude was in the studio. I don't need no hook on this beat. God dang it, what's his name? The other dude that was Nelly, that rap with Nelly. I can't. I should have put him on the list. I should have researched him.
Oh man.
I listened to this song, and I listen to the song all the time, and the song is dope.
Right. Let me see.
Oh, Murphy Lee. Yep, yeah. Murphy Lee. Yeah. I love him too. Matter of fact, Murphy Lee is just added to the list.
Shout out Murphy.
Yep, I like Murphy Lee. Yeah, I don't need no hook on this beat, and the beat is awesome. Yeah. And they jamming in the video. I love the video. Yeah. And I put Ja Rule on here. I like Ja Rule. I've always liked Ja Rule. Let me see. We already said Ashante. I got it on here. Master P, because Master P is a great businessman.
Yeah, one of the greatest businessmen.
And I've heard Master P have really helped a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people say they helped. 50 Cent was one of them. Yeah, I think 50 Cent said Master P paid for one of his tours.
Wow.
And he said he had, I think he's, let me see, I don't want to give misinformation, but I think he said he had 8 shows, but he was only able to do 4. No, yeah, he was going to do them, but Master P said, no, that's all right, just do 4 or something like that. He said, okay, but he was going to come back to do the other 4 shows. He said by the time he came back, he was already a top artist. He was already in the $1 million bracket. So it was dope, though. But he said Master P did, like, pay for his tours. And he did a lot of people like that, help people. Yeah, I done heard Eddie Griffin say he helped him. He helped him, had paid for one of his shows or something like that. So, yeah, Master P done his thing. He definitely then went beyond the music. And that's what I mean about keeping hip-hop alive. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that's the kind of shit that keep hip-hop alive. It's more than just the music, you know? And I put Ice Cube on there because he been spitting fire on social media here lately. You know, and I know he did the gangster rap, but we all go through our little errors. And, you know, he went through his, you know, and that's why he that's what changed him. He a better man now. But like I've said, Ice Cube have always had that revolutionary side to him. That's why he strayed away from everybody else. He's always had that side to him, you know? So, and the last but not least, Boosie Badass. I like Boosie Badass.
Man, that man, the dropped when he was in the joint fighting that murder charge and all that.
Yeah, he spoke on that in his matter of fact on that album, Boosie Badass. He spoke on it in there. He talked about his sickness and how the cops was trying to intimidate him and all that.
And all
He
kinds
talked
of
shit in one of them songs. I can't remember what he said. He said, I think he said the cop said, "Are you gonna speak?" And he said, "Yeah, I fucked your wife." Some shit like that. I might get it wrong, but Boosie. That's why I like Boosie. Boosie. I know he might not be the most perfect brother, but hey, he stands.
He's a stand-up dude.
Yeah,
and
he
a
stands on. He
solid
stands
man.
on his.
Yep.
And I love the story he told about Cat Williams. When he said Cat Williams. I don't know if I told you this story. I think I said it on the podcast, but he told a story about he was leaving a show from Cat Williams and he's about to get in the car. And Cat Williams said, hey, Boosie, come here. And he said Cat Williams ran up to him and he gave him a towel that was wrapped up. And he said he thought it was something else. But he said and then Cat Williams, all right, man, and ran back into the building. I guess he had a show to do. And Boosie said he unwrapped it. I think he said it was 10 grand.
Damn,
Something
he
like
just
that.
blessed
It might
him.
have been more. It might have been more than
cold.
that.
Right.
And he said he didn't even get a chance to thank him. He said he looked up, Cat was gone in the building. He said, Cat a real dude, man.
That's
He said,
player.
he's like, and I needed it too. I needed it. But I think it was more than 10 grand.
It probably
I think it was more than that.
It probably was.
Yeah, just rap. And they said, a lot of people have said Cat Williams have done this.
Yeah,
For
Cat.
a lot of people, yeah, but you just don't hear about it.
Right.
And I think
Because
that's
the real motherfuckers
Yeah.
don't talk about that. That's that player shit, you
Yeah.
know? And you do that shit on the strength
Yep.
of the love.
Yeah, yeah. And even though he's a comedian, he's a lover of hip hop. Because you've seen him on the Nick Cannon, what's the show, Nick
Wildin'
Cannon?
Out.
Yeah. And you see he can freestyle. He can. He had bars too.
He does.
He had
does.
bars. And he ain't afraid to spit them.
Nope.
You know, so he included in there. So it's things like that help keep hip hop alive. You know what I'm saying? So I know we talked a long one on this one, but I had to get that out and salute to KRS-One. He's on here too. He's on my list. And Exhibit. I meant to mention Exhibit. Salute to Exhibit.
Fire.
I don't want to leave nobody out.
Right.
So and I'm trying to incorporate artists who like real to the soul. You know what I'm saying? So which is myself. I'm working on every day to keep myself real and my son, Lord Lamont. And we're gonna do what we have to do.
Yeah.
You know, to try to have good, meaningful music and not just looking at Hollywood and, just being ourselves and working with what we have. That's
right.
a great motto.
And we want to, reach out to other people. Don't feel afraid to, to reach out to us. And we want to see your growth and,
Yeah.
learn what you have to say and what your opinion is. Everybody has their own unique opinion on life
Mm-hmm.
and the fundamentals of life and
Yep.
has experience and knowledge that is valuable
Yep.
and that we can all benefit from. And not only that, but we can become closer
Yep.
to one another.
Yep. All right. Well, Lord Lamont, you give him something positive. We're going to sign on out of here, brothers and sisters. We just wanted to speak a little bit, communicate. We haven't done this in a while, and we're going to do this on the regular. And don't take anything we say to heart. It's just theories, opinions. We just, giving one's advice and views on, trying to keep hip-hop alive. And this has been another edition of Father and Son Discussion, and stay the generals that we are. I see nothing but generals. That's in my family. Brothers and sisters in the world, online, children. Give them some fire positivity before we sign out of here. I'm probably just I have to play L'Oreal Lyrical another time. I'm sign out. I know we're gonna be on this long.
I know,
But
right?
what matter of fact, I'll put her song. We'll put it in the end screen. Stop the violence. Yep, I can do that.
Just play it out.
Matter of fact, they just heard your
That'll
song,
be the
but
positive. We could do that for the positive message. It's just
What?
damn near let that roll.
her song.
Stop the
Just go ahead and let.
violence,
Okay, I'll go ahead
yeah.
and play her song then. Yep. Well, go ahead and while I'm looking for this, go ahead and tell them something positive.
Yeah. Sheesh. I love you guys and girls, and keep your heads up. Stay active.
Yep. Stay connected.
Stay connected.
To
Don't
that-
be afraid to reach out, reach one,
Yep.
teach one, to each one.
Yep.
The more we open up to one another truthfully, especially us brothers and sisters in the hood and all over the world, bro, the stronger we'll become as a people again. Like, you know, and I know a lot of us know a lot of shit and feel a lot of shit and understand the vibrations and
It's definitely in the air.
and you know the spiritual aspect of things and consciousness. And don't be scared of that shit because it might seem like it's not the norm and what they're telling you in school and da 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 da. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with school. School's great. You can learn a lot there too. All I'm simply saying is that there's other things that they're not telling you out of an agenda that's political that I don't want to get into because
A
that's
lot of
not what this is
a lot of
about.
people, but a lot of people see it. Even teachers in school are starting to see it too.
Exactly. You know, and what I just want to say is talk about it because the things you're experiencing that you're not talking about and the things that you're seeing, it's real spiritual things from your ancestors and your bloodlines and your past lives.
Our ancestors.
Our ancestors, truthfully, yeah, because it's a greater world out there and that we're all a part of spiritually and physically, and our bodies are our vessels to explore this vast world, and it is mostly a world of love. I promise you.
And I always like to reiterate, I always like to say, the things that we're doing digitally in computers, its ancestors, I don't know how many years ago, so many trillion billion years ago, that was able to do things that we do with computers that they did without.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's where the concept of the computer stemmed from.
Exactly.
So,
and it's like they were doing it all with their mind and
consciousness. Yep. All right. Well, thank you, Lord Lamont. And
thank you.
Yep. As I said, another
Brother
this.
X.
Yep. And this has been another one. I love doing these.
Folks.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Love you guys.
Yep. And we gonna do what we can to uplift and add to humanity and our culture, and stay great out there. My generals, brothers and sisters, family, may you please have that ultimate peace wherever you are in your part of the world right now. Salute. L'Oreal Lyrical, y'all. It's L'Oreal Lyrical and myself and the other artists on this song. Till next time, people. Salute.
Carrying the whole globe. I bless and walk ye with this powerful message. Sharper than an eagle, sticking to the dress code. It's a joy, it's a case, and no need for weapons. Back in Milltown, and it's all good. We all different, but let's get it understood. We're trying to help everybody, man, up in this hood. We're trying to reach higher and inspire.
It's the summertime, so let's have fun and just unwind. No weapon necessary. The streets is getting scary. Please think of the deed. Take time to turn your cheeks straight.
We're jamming for peace to increase the joy. Walking to Milwaukee in the street, it's the golden boy. Bring happiness, joy, and peace. Cause we got love for everybody in the streets.
Supposed to be my brother, don't take that from me. Breathe, please. Stop the violence. Only God like to live. Let's come together, let's make history. Breathe, please. Stop the violence. Only God like to live. Supposed to be my brother, don't take that from me. Breathe, please. Stop the violence. Only God like to live. Let's come together, let's make history. Breathe, please. Stop the violence. Wake up, meal time. Stop the violence. Get happy, get the guns down. Save a family from the pain. Give a life, don't take. If I hate, they got drama, tell them I'm straight.
We'll keep up until all odds are free. It's summertime, don't y'all feel the heat? How can I say take a brother if he close to me? This where I become one with the beat. I can see the change coming. We facing problems head on, ain't no running. Brothers, don't be negative and no gunning. Hug your loved ones and your daddy and your mama.
L'Oreal E.BXCARES right, make it to wake up, mealtime, stop the violence, is you listening?
All ages welcome in this love fest. Remy always says live responsibly. Today is a great one, so I'm feeling blessed. Gonna join for verses, we celebrate you. This is what we do.